Put your headphones on, let's take a couple of calls. Nigel is in Cheltenham, you're on Talk Radio. Nigel through to Graham Hancock, hi.
Hello, James. Hello, Mr. Hancock.
Hi.
I'm disdainful of all this New Age nonsense myself, but the two particular points I'd like to put to you...
Pause a moment, though. What do you mean by New Age nonsense?
The sort of stuff that much of what you've been saying in the last half hour.
I mean, for example, what?
This business about altering human consciousness and so on. I see no evidence for that at all. I see no grounds for it. But what I'd particularly like to put to you is that your assertions about a comet interfering with human history in the historical period are actually derived, aren't they, from books published by Immanuel Velikovsky in the early 50s, Ages in Chaos. And,
Velikovsky did great work on cosmic cataclysms in the 50s, but the real source of this work are men like Victor Klube at Oxford University, Bill Napier at the Royal Armagh University, Sir Fred Hoyle of Cambridge, Professor Chandra Wickram Singh, Professor of Astrophysics at Cardiff. These are the men now who are doing the great work on comets and cometary collisions with Earth, and quite frankly, what I've tried to do in my book is to popularize that work and put it before the public in a palatable form.
Yes, it's obviously a popularization.
Thank you, that's what it intended to be.
Isn't it the case?
Actually, I'm interested, tell me, Nigel, what is wrong with popularization of everything? Otherwise, we don't all bloody understand it.
The trouble with popularization is that people tend to start talking nonsense, for instance, about ancient Egyptian history, as Mr. Hancock has.
What do you know about ancient Egyptian history?
Well, I know, actually, I'm an undergraduate reading history at Oxford.
But about ancient, are you reading ancient Egyptian history?
No, I'm reading modern history. But
so what do you know about ancient Egyptian history?
I'm just about to tell you if you stopped interrupting me. I know, for instance, that the pyramids didn't appear fully formed, but they revolved. There's a step pyramid at Saqqara, for instance.
There's 150 years of traceable archaeological evolution before the greatest stone monument that mankind has ever built. Do you think that's enough?
I think that the practice, that the art or the practice of building pyramids was actually evolved, that the ancient Egyptians did it themselves. That's observable.
I think the ancient Egyptians did it themselves too, but I'm still puzzled how they managed to build a monument of such perfection. It's aligned to true north better than the Meridian building of the Greenwich Observatory in London. How they managed to do that is just 150 years of experience.
They learned to do this themselves, and the means by which
How did they learn to do it?
Well, by the use of their intelligence and engineering skills, of course.
That's no answer. That's just an oversimplification and generalization. Thank you, Nigel.